All right, I want to thank you all for joining us in this Lean in 13 kickoff. I'm actually really excited. But first, let me just start. My name is Matthew Hickey. If you don't know me, just so you know, I've been a personal trainer for well over 15 years now. Last 10 of those actually owning our own gym in the Upper Arlington, Ohio area, which in fact we actually just sold in the last year. But anyway, we're still helping people with their health and wellness, and especially with these Advocare products. But this Lean in 13 program, like I said, I'm really excited about because, yeah, it's winter time right now, and I kind of let some things go. But this is going to be a great jump start to be able to start looking great for spring and into the summer, and really for you to learn how to get on the fast track to burn fat, build muscle, and just feel great. So I want to go ahead and get started with this. So what is the Lean in 13? It is a healthy 13-day program, and it's going to help push your body into a fat-burning mode. So you're going to help feed the muscle, and your body is just going to start stripping down fat. You're going to use the Advocare nutritional products, and then you're also going to have a healthy eating plan that goes with it. It's really not that hard, guys. Everything that you need is going to be provided for you. So it's real simple. But why would somebody want to do the Lean in 13? You know, maybe you're kind of impatient and like me. I want to see results quickly. Okay, 13 days, you're going to see results. In the first week, you're going to see the results. Maybe you've hit a plateau and you just need to find a way to break through that. This program can absolutely do that. And then, you know, for anybody who just wants a fast start to their weight loss program without sabotaging your metabolism, and what I mean by that is a lot of times people go on these fad diets where they're restricting their calories so much and they're not fueling their body with the right nutrition. So unfortunately, instead of just losing fat, you also lose muscle and water, which actually slows your metabolism down. You don't want to do that. We want to get your engine in high gear. We want to get your metabolism as high as possible, and that's what this program is designed to do. You know, maybe it's a special event or a vacation that you're about to go on. Most of us wait until the last minute, right? Let's be honest. 13 days, you can get it in and actually feel good about being on vacation and, you know, taking your shirt off, going to the beach. And speaking of vacations, maybe you just came back from a vacation and you didn't do as well as you thought, and you gained a few pounds. This is a great way to recover from that vacation. So the 13-day eating plan, you know, one of the things that I absolutely love about Advocare is that what we do is so much less costly than what most people end up doing. Most people will go see a dietitian or they'll go to a personal trainer, and they can spend anywhere from $50 to $200 per hour just to get a plan like this. Okay, what's great about this is the plan is free. All you have to do is purchase the products that go along with it, and the products are key because those are the things that are going to fuel your body, to feed your muscle, also help prevent any kind of cravings or overeating. You know, so truly 100% of the cost that you put into this goes directly to the nutrition that you put in your body. So that's a great thing. And this is kind of how the 13-day plan works, is you're going to start off with a burn phase. And I'll go into more detail on what that looks like, but it is a low carb, more like a paleo style diet for 3 days. And then we're going to refuel your body. So we'll enter back in some carbohydrates and some starches. Then we go into another 3 days of burn, another refuel day, 3 days of burn, another refuel, and then another burn. So what's great about this is it gets your body in that fat burning mode. But since we have that refuel day after the 3 burn, you're not going to go into the muscle tissue. Okay, so you can keep your muscle and just burn fat. Oh, and yeah, you may have seen that the 14th day is free, and we are serious about that. This day is actually going to help your body to kick its metabolism in the higher gear. Okay, so that those extra calories are actually going to be beneficial for you. And then again, just remember the products are the most important part of maintaining and advancing your results for life. But you do want to keep a focus on eating every 3 hours, even on these cheat, quote unquote, cheat days. So day 14, you still want to eat every 3 hours. Focus on getting your protein in. I'm not talking about having pizza and cookies and donuts all day. And the reality is your choices don't have to be junk food. You can have a somewhat healthy meal. Like for me, all right, I do love pizza, don't get me wrong, but I will make sure that if I do have pizza, I'm going to have a protein along with it. So I'll have some chicken, so it's still somewhat balanced. But one of my favorite cheat meals is pad thai. And pad thai really isn't that unhealthy. Yes, it's definitely more carbs than I really need in one sitting. But it's good clean carbs. It has a lot of protein in it. It has a lot of veggies. So it is a healthy cheat, but it's definitely something that I'm not going to be eating for those 13 days. So let's look at what those days entail. Okay, so you start off your day with a meal replacement shake. Okay, so you see kind of the bottom left corner there, breakfast starts right there, meal replacement shake. And then you have a mix of nuts. Okay, it could be a handful. You don't have to go overboard with it. Remember, even though nuts have healthy fats, if you overdo it and eat a whole bag of it, that's a lot of calories in one sitting and a lot of fat calories. Okay, so eat enough that you're satisfied into your next meal where you're going to have a protein and veggies. Okay, protein can be anything from fish to chicken. It could be some lean red meat. Even lean pork is perfectly fine. Turkey is a great option as well. So any of those options will work. If you're a vegetarian, of course, you can have soy, tempeh. Any of those plant-based proteins will be perfectly fine. Next, you're going to have a muscle gain shake, and we'll talk more about the products in a second here. Then the next meal is protein and veggies again. And depending on how late you're up, and if you're hungry, you can have a 6th meal, just again, protein and veggies. So I know for me, I will have that 6th meal because I'm waking up fairly early, and Tanya and I stay up kind of late. So I want to make sure that I'm eating, and you want to eat every 3 hours. That's the key. Okay, so plan it out. Every 3 hours, you should be eating something. And again, like I said, if you need that extra meal, protein and veggies, the best thing to go to. Your refuel days, you're going to love these days. Okay, so start off breakfast just like normal, meal replacement shake. Along with your nuts, though, you're now going to be able to have some fruit. And then your next meal, you can add a starch in there. I love sweet potatoes, so that's what I'm going to do. But you can do white potatoes, you can do rice, you can do quinoa. Any kind of grain is going to be perfectly fine. Next, along with your muscle gain shake, you're going to have fruit. And then again, protein and starch for your next meal. And if you need it, that optional 6th meal, protein and the starch. Okay? You can add some veggies in there. Don't hesitate on this one with like your main meals. If you want to have some veggies along with the protein and starch, perfectly fine. Definitely not going to hound on you for that. And of course, in both of these days, or in both of these phases, if you need a spark for some extra energy, you can do that. So what products do you need to order to go along with this? Well, first and foremost is your M&S Max 3. If you haven't used these before, this is what I use on a daily basis anyway. It's a strip pack. It has multivitamins, fish oils, antioxidants, calcium, appetite control, energy, and a probiotic. So everything you should be taking on a daily basis in a convenient strip pack. Then, of course, the meal replacement shakes. You're going to have that every single morning. Catalyst, one I definitely recommend. Catalyst helps to protect your muscle and helps your body burn more fat. So it kind of puts a protective shield over your muscle so your body can go directly to the fat for the energy that it needs. Thermo Plus, it's a thermogenic and help raise your core body temperature to help you burn more calories and raise your metabolism. Then the muscle gain, pure protein, highest quality protein you can get. Okay, it is great stuff. You'll definitely want to get that to go along with your Lean at 13 program. Some optional add-ons. You may, depending on what your current diet is like, you may get very hungry in the evening. Okay, and a lot of times it's just your body is used to the habit or the ritual that you've been doing. So we need to reprogram that. Well, Leptoline is a great product because it helps provide appetite control without any additional stimulants. So that's one that we recommend. Carvese Plus. Okay, on that 14th day, we're telling you, hey, you can have pretty much whatever you want, but I recommend taking this Carvese Plus along with it. What it does, it allows your body to do really two things. One, helps your body to better digest and use the carbohydrates that you're putting in your body so you don't get these spikes in blood sugar levels. And since it slows down that process, some of the carbs don't get absorbed, so it acts as a carb blocker. Okay, so that's a good one to have. Then Spark, of course, for energy. I know I'm going to have at least one Spark a day. I'm probably also going to have one Spark and one Slam just for the extra energy. I love those two products. And then Slim. So it's very similar to like the Leptoline. It's an appetite control, but it does have some caffeine, so that you can use in place of a Spark to not only get the energy, but to also get the appetite control. Now, they do make a caffeine-free Slim, so if you just want the appetite control and not have it in a pill form, you'd rather it in a nice little tasty drink, there is caffeine-free Slim. Okay, so those are the products we recommend. You definitely have to get the basic line, and then those optional add-ons, of course, that's up to you. When do you take your products? This is just a screenshot of one of the documents that goes along with the Lean in 13 program, but it tells you when you need to take all of your products. So it makes it real user-friendly. You're going to print this sheet out, post it on your refrigerator, and you're good to go. And all the support documents can be found at forallchampions.com. That is our team website. You can scroll down to the bottom, click the team member access link, and then enter the username Advocare, password champions. And these three documents are going to be on there. So the cheat sheet tells you, make sure you know what day you're on, whether it's a burn day or refuel. And then on those burn days, well, what do you need to eat? It's all right there for you. Then you also have just kind of the guidelines of the products and what I just showed when you're taking them, but also a description of each of the products. And then for those of you who are going to add the exercise component into it, which we highly recommend, here's a great kind of cheat sheet for anybody, whether you're a beginner, you're a somewhat intermediate style gym goer, you go maybe 2 to 3 days a week, or if you're hardcore advanced, we've got a plan in there for you. Okay, so again, that's what I love about this. We're taking all the guesswork out of this program for you. All you have to do is follow these guidelines and you'll be good to go. But let me give you some tips. Be prepared with the foods that you're going to need. Go to the grocery store. You know what you need to get. I mean, it's on the list, and it's not very intensive. I mean, it's just a few items. So make sure you get plenty of those, and make sure that you have them prepared. So all you have to do is reach in the refrigerator, grab them, and you're good to go. Personally, I'm preparing this Sunday, and then I'm starting on Monday. So I'm going to plan my meals out in advance. I'm going to put them in Tupperware, and then I don't have to think about it. I just need to make sure I'm grabbing either a burn meal or a refuel meal, depending on the day. So the eating plan is very easy to follow, but also know that it's optional. If you're the type, you're like, look, I just don't want to follow an eating plan, that's okay. Obviously, this Lean in 13 program is designed with the meal plan to give you faster results. But honestly, the key is in the products. They're going to naturally help you reduce any cravings, and they're going to help you to kind of make better food choices. So that's really key. And then, of course, like I said, the exercise is optional, but we do know it's going to maximize your results, and it's going to develop your body's shape. The more lean muscle you have, the more toned and defined that you look. So, my recommendation is follow it the way that it's outlined, but just know if it's too much for you, you can kind of back out of the eating plan, just make better choices. You can slow down on the exercise, but do not slow down on the products. The products we recommend you to take, you want to take those consistently every single day to get the best results. And the bottom line is this Lean in 13 program is going to reprogram your body to burn fat instead of muscle, which is what you want. That is a healthy plan. Too many of these fad diets out there will strip your body of muscle. So yeah, you may lose some weight, but ultimately you're going to gain it back. That's the typical yo-yo dieter, is they lose the weight, but they lose it in muscle, so your metabolism slows down. And when you end up going back to eating regular foods, well, your body ends up storing those calories, and it doesn't come back as muscle, it comes back as fat. Okay, so this is going to continue to nourish your body with high quality nutrition and allow you to go well beyond the 13 days. In fact, my plan is to do this, and this is something that you can do as well. There is a document that outlines this way. It's a little bit different than what we just went over, but I'm going to go longer than the 13 days. So I'm going to go 3 days burn, 1 day refuel, and then I'm going to go 2 days burn, 1 day refuel, and then 1 day burn, 1 day refuel. So I'm going to actually make this into a little over a month program. So it's completely up to you if you want to do that. Just a different way of shocking the body and helping me reach my goals. Okay. But for right now, what you need to do is decide, okay, this sounds great. I'm going to do it. How do I get my products, right? It's probably the question that you're asking. Well, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can order as a retail customer and just ask the person who invited you to watch this webinar, or you can become a discount customer distributor just like I am. My wife and I knew that we were going to continue on Advocare products for life. We've been distributors now since May of 2010, and not a day goes by that we don't have several Advocare products in our body, and we feel absolutely amazing. So we knew we wanted that discount, but you just have to decide. If you want to get a discount, you have 3 different relationships on that end. You can be a wholesale customer, what we call a discount customer. Simply, your only desire is to get your products at a discount. So you join Advocare just like a Sam's Club or Costco membership, $79 to enroll, and you can get anywhere from a 20 to a 30% discount just depending on how much you order. Now the nice thing is you get a free box of Slam and a free box of Spark. So how we talked about that those 2 products are ones that we recommend having, well, you've already got about $60 in product right there. So to join, it's really only 20 bucks. Okay, so it's not bad. And now when you place your order for the other products that you need, you're already going to save money. So to me, it's a no-brainer. I would enroll for the discount just to be able to get my products and save some money up front. And then as you continue for the years to come, you're going to save so much more money than if you just purchase it retail price. Now, you may decide, hey, I want to do this. I have a couple friends that will do it with me, so I'm going to share it with them. But I'm not doing any business out of it. I'm not going to do team calls. I'm not doing any of the business type stuff that Tanya and myself do. You're just going to casually share it with friends and family. That's perfectly fine. So you would do the same thing. You enroll for the $79, but now you'll also have your own website where people can go and place orders. Okay, and that's one of the things, whether you're a discount customer or a business builder, you have your own Advocare microsite where you can go and place orders, and then people can also go to place orders and you'll earn income. You may also have a business mindset, just like Tanya and I. We want to help as many people as possible, and we want to use our part-time effort to earn full-time income. And you absolutely can. Just last month, we earned almost $12,000 with our Advocare business, and we're on track to double that by the end of this year. So, it's definitely a great option. And the difference between a 3 and 4 is really just mindset. That's it. A number 4 is doing things like this, putting together a program to help people and to reach as many lives as possible so we can get out there and help people just live a better lifestyle. But no matter what you choose, there are no monthly minimums. There's no auto ship. Okay, so no funny business. You simply order what you want when you want it. There are absolutely no strings attached. So that is it. I wanted to make this quick. I hope you're as excited as I am. Again, I'm ordering my products today. I am starting on Monday. And if you want to join us, I am going to put together a Facebook group page. Now, you may be watching this and it's been months and that's over, but that's fine. I'm going to put something together to where those who want to start by March 9th can join, and we can be part of this Facebook group page to ask questions, have the support, and then also just post maybe different recipes and things that you found, because you can add seasonings to your foods. It doesn't have to be plain. So anyway, with that, guys, I'm excited that you joined us today, and I hope this helped, and I hope you're as fired up as I am. So get your orders in. and let's rock out this Lean at 13 program. Talk to you soon.